Welcome back to the Real Estate News. With me now is Greg Darden with Structured Parking Solutions. Welcome, Greg. We're so happy to have you with us today.
Thanks, Jane. Appreciate you having me.
Now, we've heard Structured Parking Solutions is considering Buford as a location for a garage. Is that true? And how did you find Buford?
Well, we've been in town, Jane, for a number of years researching Buford as a potential garage site. You've had a number of activities that have happened over the past years that have made the potential for a garage reality in time, one of which was the development of your civic master plan, which identified the potential for parking needs in the future if certain benchmarks were met. And then secondly, the redevelopment of the marina, which, as everybody knows, is being considered at this point in time. So what we've done is we've kind of escalated our endeavors to some extent and are beginning to do a little bit higher degree of research to decide for ourselves if we think a garage could be viable in the area.
Okay, now does Buford need more parking downtown, and how is a project of this magnitude typically funded?
Well, it's really not for us to suggest that there's the need for a parking or additional parking downtown. What we're doing right now is we're going through a series of exercises to help the community and the city make those determinations for themselves. The perception of a parking problem is not necessarily the driver to expand parking. So we're in an educational and exploratory process right now. As far as how parking structures are funded, primarily in two directions. One, if a parking structure is connected to an existing or a new facility like a retail facility or a commercial facility, it's usually funded as part of that development process. In the case of an urbanized area like downtown Buford, historically the municipality will take a lead effort and provide either partial or total funding of the garage in exchange to create realistic parking rates that will support the new business functions downtown.
Okay, now how could this project impact business activity and even property values downtown?
That's a real good question, and it's usually one that's at the heart of the subject. In most cases, we see parking systems that are underparked having two variables on property values and the economic viability of the downtown. What typically happens first is that businesses don't reach their full potential because the infrastructure is not in place to make it easy for the patrons to get downtown, infrastructure being parking in this example. So by improving parking capabilities downtown, businesses are able to reach their full potential. When a business is able to reach its full potential, in other words, maximize its sales capabilities, then what happens is that those businesses stay in those storefronts and you have less turnover. As you have less turnover and greater success of those businesses, there becomes greater demand for businesses, new businesses in that area. As demand increases and supply stays the same, it's basic economics. What happens at that point is then property values go up.
Absolutely. Well, and it sounds like a win-win for everyone involved. So thank you so much for your time today, Greg.
Thank you, Jane.
And thank you for watching. I'm Jenny Lockhart, and join us next time for your real estate news.